practicing your breathing as you breathe in and as you exhale through every connection of every move. And so taking that deep breath in, allowing that body to take you further in your flexibility, your mobility, and hopefully by the end of class you're feeling better than when you started. And so that's always our goal. And so you're going to see different moves, different things today, some that you've seen before, others that maybe just a modification. And that's the big thing, is when we practice, modify where you need to. So you know your body, you know what level that you're at, and so modify when you need to. But we're going to start with a warm-up, just warming up from head to toe before we get into some of the work. And so from here, I just want you to take a deep breath in as you bring that one arm up, inhaling and then exhaling. And then the other side, taking each and every connection with that breath in and out. And then bringing both arms up, straight up to the ceiling, coming to that palm tree. And you'll see this later, slowly bringing it from one side and then to the other side. Taking that breath in and out. And then doing it again, in and out. Bringing those arms down, reaching behind, just opening up the chest, looking to the ceiling, bringing that breath in through the nose. Good, and then bringing it up again. And then from here, go ahead and start to fold. We're just going to go halfway. And then allow those arms just to drape. Again, if you don't like that inversion of the head, this is a great way. I'll turn to the side to keep that head above the heart, softening the knees. And then if you choose, coming to that full fold, stretching, releasing any of that upper body tension, the neck. And then coming back up, rolling through the shoulders. And then coming in, you'll see all of these moves into your chair. And then back up. Take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale and fold. Reach to the floor. Draping that neck. And then just rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Taking another deep breath in. Good, sitting back into your chair, pushing through the heels. And then back up. And then coming to that mountain, hands to heart. Breathing in. And just staying here as you exhale. Again, taking that breath in. And exhale. Bringing those arms up, big reach. And then just, again, hinging to that side in that palm tree. Stretching that side and then back in and to the other side. Good, back to center. Bringing those arms nice and long down. We're going to start to move through the legs. A little lateral side step and back in and to the other side and back in. Just pushing off, allowing that body to slowly come in and to the other side. Now adding a little bit more to this. You can start to reach, pushing back. So a little movement and flow to our first warm-up. Sliding the hips back. Taking that breath in and out. Good. Back in and out. Now holding it right here, taking that breath in, releasing, sliding the hips back, feeling the hip flexor, feeling the quad, definitely feeling that inner thigh. And And then adding a little bit of a spiral for that spine, reaching down. Feel free to reach up and over. Taking that breath in. Good, back in. And now holding here, go ahead and put both hands on the top. I want you to bring your arms out and squeeze both shoulder blades together as you hinge from the hip, looking towards the floor, holding that side lateral, and then straighten both legs. And it's that wide fold, allowing the legs to stay long. And then if you want it to be, you can heel toe those feet nice and wide and come into that more intense pose and fold. You can grab for those ankles. Feeling this, you'll see this later on, just previewing all of the different moves we're going to practice today as you take that breath in and out. And then bringing those hands to the floor, go ahead and just lunge to that right side now. That side lunge, feeling the intensity of the hip flexor, the inner thigh of that left leg. Your body is parallel to the floor. Go ahead and bring those arms out to the side. Holding the core strong, squeezing the shoulder blades. Taking that breath in and out. Now just bring the hands to the top of that leg. Reach across. You can reach to the floor and then spiraling up and over. And then back in and down. Come back to that wide fold, long legs, forehead can drape. Hands can come to the ankles if you choose. And then that top of the forehead towards your mat as you breathe in and out. Excellent. Bringing those hands towards your mat. Heel toe in just a little bit. Make sure the heels are in. Bend the knees. Come on up to your warrior squat. And then hands to heart. And then just a little active stretch in those legs. Little warrior squat up and down. Breathing again. As I said in the beginning, breathing in, making the connection between one move and the next. And then you decide what that looks like. Taking that breath in and out. Good. And right now we're just warming up. We'll add those arms later. In that warrior, we've got some warrior one. We've got some dancer poses. So anything that you need to modify, please modify up or down. Good. Sitting down into it, coming back up. And then take that deep breath in. Good. Exhale to heart center. Again, deep breath in. And exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. This time, long leg. Point those toes to the front and fold. Good. You can wiggle those hips if that feels comfortable. Just stretching out the hips a little bit. Feeling the length of the back of those legs. Start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bring those arms up. And then bring and shift the hips forward. Finding that lower back stretch. Reaching up that wide extended mountain. Good. Then bring it back to center. Let's fold again. Toes pointed to the front. Come to that intense back pose here as we release any of the tension. And then one more deep breath in as you come up, rolling up, reaching up. And then adding, shifting the hips forward. Good. And then back down with the arms. And then just bring those feet back in. We're going to start our first set. So from here, I'm going to show you from the front, and then I'll switch to the side and you can see the side view. Keep water if you need to. If you are feeling with all that breathing can stir up some coughing or just a dry mouth. So make sure you're staying hydrated throughout the entire sequence that we have. So we've got 3 big, what I call sequences or supersets that we're going to do today, and we'll run through them and then we'll try to practice them, each one, as we go through. So each one has about 5 or 6 that we're going to do. Holding them, then we'll kind of flow from one to the next to the next. So the first one is just that mountain pose. So feet either super close together or just hip bone apart. So we're going to talk about some basics today. If you're past the basics, just go ahead and hold that mountain pose. So you decide what that stance looks like. And mountain is nice, shoulders down and back, reaching those fingers to the floor. And then I'm going to bring them to heart center, bringing those arms, hands, and then taking that breath in, exhaling. And I want you just to relax with every exhale. Try to relax the neck and the shoulders. Again, taking that breath in. We do a lot of, and go ahead and exhale, a lot of shallow breathing. So we're just going to practice that deep breath in one more time through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale as we bring those arms up. Reach as high as you can. And then bring it to the side into a palm tree pose. Feeling the stretch from the fingertip down to the hip. Good. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way over, and just hold, taking that breath in nice and gently and out. Good. Again, in as we come up and exhale. Finding that balance, finding that center. And then just finding that concentration as you take that breath in, exhale. And then we're going to find that chair pose, bring it back to center, bring those arms separate, and then we're going to separate the legs just a little bit. Again, it's hip width apart where your hip bones are. Go ahead and step or sit back into your chair. Once you find that chair, keep your chest and chin lifted. Arms can be reached. And then I want you to lift your heels up. I'm going to turn to the side here so you can see you're sitting in your chair, lifting the heels up, rolling up to the pads of your feet. And then adding, here's your add-on, a little more intensity to that chair. Taking that breath in and out. Reaching, sitting the hips back. Go ahead and put those heels down, come up. Big reach, back bend if you choose to stretch. Good. And then bringing it back in. Heels stay on the floor. First set, just sitting in, reaching, pulling the string out of the top of your head. Good. Lifting up, heels up. Intensifying that chair pose, coming down. Breathing in. Good. Exhale, come up. Reach behind. Shifting the hips forward, hip bones, nice and tall. Good. Bring those arms down to recover for a second. Good. Take that breath in. As you exhale, sit back into your chair again. Reaching. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and roll up to the pads of your feet, lifting your heels, and then sitting back into your chair a little more intently, taking that breath in. Good. Exhaling and holding, reaching. Again, modifying when you need to. Go ahead and bring it up. Push those heels down. Stand nice and tall. Reach back. All right, third time's a charm. Are you ready? Bring those arms down, nice and tall, reset. Roll the shoulders. How are we doing so far? All right, let's do this one more time. Take a deep breath in. Find something to concentrate on. Good. As you exhale, shift those hips back. Good. Find your chair. Take that deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the heels up and then sit down into it. Again, taking that breath in, slowly exhaling. Good. One more deep breath in and exhale. And then gently come up, pushing those heels down. Stand nice and tall, extended mountain. Bring those arms down. And recover, roll through those shoulders. You're doing great, guys. I'm gonna move to the front. You can stay right where you are. And what we're gonna do is start our eagle pose. So a lot of balance with this one, but more than balance, I want your concentration. See if you can find a spot on the floor that you can just focus on, about 3 or 4 feet in front of your toes. I'll give you some options here as well. Option 1 is definitely with the kickstand. So you're just crossing ankle to ankle with that kickstand across. All right, how we doing? All right, just giving you a little breather here. And then checking my time. All right. So what I want you to do is sit back in, and we're just going to practice the legs first. So ankle, kickstand. If you want, you can bring it up. If you want, you can start to cross and just leave, okay? A little shaky, or you can tuck that toe, and then arms come in. And then if you want, you can start to make it into a more intense eagle by sitting back those hips, balancing on that right leg. Try it and see. Take a deep breath in. You can always come up, or you can always kickstand. Remember this. Back. But I want you to see if you can keep a good squeeze between the thighs. That way, those hips are back. Knees try to stay behind. I know they're not going to go all the way. And then hands, or even hands, whatever works for you. And then see if you can pick up that kickstand a little bit. Okay? Even if it's just for a little bit. And then breathe in, bring those arms up, hips go back down. Good. Kickstand down when you need to. Balance. And then come up. Bring those arms all the way up. Extended mountain. Deep breath in. Same leg. Exhale. As you exhale, shift. Bring that leg across. See if you can go right in to that eagle. Options to tuck. Arms up. Find your focal point. Good, back up. Balance. You see if you can stick that landing. Excellent job. All right, let's try. Third time's a charm. Ready? Take a deep breath in first. Good. And then as you come down, lift that leg, same leg. Bring it in. Focus, focus. You're doing great, guys. All right, a little shaky. That's okay. And then hold. Breathing in and out. Good. Bring it in. Set it down. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale to heart center. Now just kind of shake out, stretch those legs for a second before we go to the other side. Again, taking that breath in. We're doing a little more work now. Exhale. All right, let's do it. So now that left side will be down. You can start in this parallel tree if you want, if that helps. And then coming across, I'll show ankle to ankle first, sitting down into your eagle. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, pushing palm against palm, core is engaged, hips are back. And then when you're ready, you can maybe pick up that kickstand. You can tuck. Good, bring it in. And back down to reset. Let's do it again. Knee up, parallel tree. Good, and then when you're ready and you found your focal point, remember that focal point, that concentration, more than that balance. See if you can focus on something so that when you start to cross arms and legs, you're focusing on that spot. And then you just sit back into those hips, taking that breath in. Good, focusing on that balance. A lot of balance is just practicing it, not perfecting it. Allowing that body coming up. Good, back in and down. Let's do it one more time. Take that deep breath in. Bring that knee up. Good, balancing on that left. Find that balance first. Kind of distribute between all the way from the toes to the heels. And then come in, kickstand or cross. And then come into that intense eagle if you want more. You can always put it down. Looking good, guys. Find your focal point. Catch that. Again, it can always be here. You can always lift. Focusing on. Good for 4. Good. 2 and 1. Taking that breath in. Good. Exhale. Way to work. There's so much to practice with those that you just got to continue to do what you can, practice when you need to, and then of course breathe. All right, so another little balance. We're going to start with that right leg or whatever dominant leg you want to start with. And all I want you to do is bring one arm up, right arm is up, right leg is down, and then I want you to grab for the back. So this first move, you can be here, you can even be here where you're just reaching towards it, okay? Otherwise, hold on to it, knees to knee, hip bone forward. You'll feel the quad stretch there, little multitasking. And then when you're ready, I want you to come forward, bending soft knee, reach and come into a dancer pose. Now you can have it modified. Find your focal point again. Take that breath in, and then if you choose, can go a little higher is fine. Again, it can be modified right there. And then you decide how much you want to hinge. And then keep a soft knee on that right leg if you're on that dominant leg, or if your left is dominant, whatever one you want to start with. Excellent job. Now, I want you to release it. See if you can balance into your eagle. Bringing it across. Hands can come to heart center, or you can do the arms. Find your focal point and see if you can come right back up one more time. Right arm comes up, left arm comes back. Find your dancer. Lean and reach. Pull that string out of the top of your head. Good. Balance. You're doing great, guys. And then bring it back in. Good. And reset. Great job. All right. Taking that breath in again. We're going to add one more move. So still on that same leg. We'll switch in a second. From the dancer, okay, from the eagle first. So everybody come into your eagle. Options can be right here. Bring that right arm straight up. Grab that back leg. Come into your dancer. Good. And then Bring both arms out to the side and find your warrior three. Now it can be down, okay? Warrior threes can be here, it can be here. You can lift a little bit or parallel to the floor. Good, coming back up, parallel tree. Good, come into your eagle. I know that leg is probably burning now. Good, and then coming up, deep breath in, making those connections. Exhale, come into your dancer. Good, inhale, bring those arms out. Exhale, warrior three. Good job, bring it back in. Let's reset. Shake it out. Woo, little strength and balance there. Taking that deep breath in, we're gonna do that dancer pose and then we'll add on the rest. So first, just lifting up the less or the dominant leg now and balancing on your low, your not low, just less dominant leg. Now bend that knee, keep it soft. Take your breath in, let it out. And then when you're ready, come in. If you want more intensity, hinging from the hip, pull the string out of the top of your head. Find your dancer pose. Taking that breath in, bringing it back in. Good. Hold. If you need to, you can kickstand down. Good. One more time, and then we'll add that flow. Find your focal point. Big reach. Extending that leg more if you want. Reaching those fingers to the front, coming in. All right, bring it in. Parallel tree. Good. Exhale. Hands come to heart, or you can do the twist. Eagle leg, squeeze those thighs together. Kickstand if you need to. And then bring it back up to parallel tree. Bring that right arm down to reach. Dancer pose. Reach and lift. Good. One more time, bring it up. We're going to add on at the end of this. Hands come to heart, eagle legs. Finding that focus. Breathing in through the nose. Good. Coming back up. Good. Left arm or right arm comes down. Bring the knees together, hip bones forward, then shift forward into dancer. Balance. Good job, guys. Keep it there. And then arms go out. Find that focal point. Find that warrior three. You can be down. You can stretch back. You decide what that looks like. And we're going to do it one more time so it can be parallel. And then take that breath in. Parallel tree first. Good. I know that legs, if you need to break, just take a little breather here. Bring it up to parallel tree. One more set. Balance. If you've got a wall, that's okay. Hands to heart. Eagle. Now it's a long set. Deep breath in. Bring it back up. Good. Find your dancer pose. Reach forward. And then just release it. Come into your warrior three. Reach out to the side. And then bring it back in and reset. Whew. All right, from here, let's do that wide fold and recover. So long legs. Reach to the floor, drape the neck, forehead towards, and just find your wide, intense fold. Catching that breath in and out. All right, we're going to be going down to the mat next. If you want, you can lunge to the right, stretch, lunge to the left, stretching those hips, and then reach for the ankles and just drape the upper body. If you want a wider, you can heel toe it out, make it more intense, folding towards that floor, looking between the legs as you breathe in and out. Again, in and out. Good. And then when you're ready, hands to the floor, heel toe in. I'm going to turn to my side. Go ahead and bring the feet all the way in. Heel toe. Good. And I'm just going to turn. We're going to come down. And you're in your fold. Come to the back of your mat. And just walk yourself out. Find your down dog. Lifting the hips. Stretching and folding. Down facing dog. Taking that breath in. Now just bring the knees down. Shift the hips forward. Find your child's pose. So extended child's pose with the arms overhead. Or you can bring it back. And just catch your breath, starting that second sequence. Just want to go a little faster. Just allow your body to recover. Taking that breath in and out. Again, taking that breath in and out. Go ahead and bring those arms over your head, one at a time. Taking that breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and tuck your toes. Find your down-facing dog. Lift. Good. And then we're just going to shift in. You can come to your plank. You can bring your knees down. Little crocodile down. And then roll up. Shoulders upper locust. Or you can come into that up dog. Lifting. Good. Flipping those toes. Find your down facing dog. You can alternate those heels right and left. Good. Taking it up. Good. And then coming down, finding, again, on the knees or toes, shift forward, crocodile down. And then upper locust. Just bringing it up, squeezing. You can bring the legs up. Breathing in and out. Good. And then if you want, bring those toes down. Push yourself up to up dog on the knees or lifting the knees. And then flipping those toes, coming to down dog. Pushing back. Now bending the knees, little crouching dog. Right foot lunges straight up the center. Find your lunge right here. Now you can be that back lunge into that low lunge if you want. Otherwise, holding it here. Taking that breath in. Go ahead and put that foot down and back. And then we're going to spiral up. And you're going to face into your warrior two. Good. Holding there. Deep breath in. Good. Bring it in. Spiral down. Find your lunge, lifting that back heel. Good. And then stepping back into your down dog. Alternating running dog if you choose. So we're going to do a little flow here. As you bring those knees down, we're going to find that extended child's pose. Untuck the toes, shift the hips back to your heels. Big reach over top, keeping those hands right where they are, feeling the pull, gentle pull of those shoulders. Taking that breath in. As you exhale, coming up, shifting those hips forward, tucking the toes, down dog. Good. Bending the knees, crouching dog. The left foot this time comes forward. Find your lunge. Good. Set your back heel down and then spiral up. Come into your warrior two. Relaxing through the shoulders, finding that good balance and reach as you take that breath in. As you exhale, come in, lift the back heel, find that lunge. Good. And then step back, find your down dog. Add a little running dog. All right, this time through, take that deep breath in, let it out. Good. Bring those knees down. Find that child's pose. Extended child's pose. Wiggle those hips back to your heels. Big reach over top. Taking that breath in. As you exhale, coming out and out of that child's pose. Tucking the toes, shifting the hips forward. Good. Now lifting the hips to down dog. Pushing back, down facing dog. Good. Inhale, crouching dog. Exhale, right lunges right between the hands. Hold it there. Setting that heel down. Spiraling up, finding your warrior two. Reaching those fingers. Now holding here, reverse. Good, son. Back in. Find it, reach it, hold it. Good, back in and down. Inhale. Good, exhale. Come to your down dog. Do that one more time. Oh, running dog if you choose. Pushing one heel down. Really lifting those hips up. Good, both heels. Relax, bend the knees. Bring those knees down. Shifting forward. Hips back to heels. Extended child's pose with that reach as you breathe in. Good. As you exhale, coming out of it again, shifting the hips forward. Good. Tuck the toes, lift the hips towards the ceiling, breathing in. Good. Bending the knees, crouching dog. Left foot lunges right between those fingers. Readjust when you need to. Find that lunge. Set that back heel down. Spiraling up. Find your warrior two. Big reach and hold. Good. Arms extended nice and tall. Kind of zip up the spine. Great job. And then bring it up. Big reach. You can bring it down however you want to do that. Bring it in, deep breath in. Good. Exhale, lifting the back heel. Come to your lunge again. Great job, guys. Stepping back, find your down dog. Taking that breath in and out. Now we're going to do a little wide, and I'm going to turn. You guys stay in that down dog. I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing from the down dog. You're going to bring those legs out into a wide. Okay, here's option one. Then option two, and we sit. You can be here, you can sit down. If this is too intense, of course, change it up. A little garland pose, deep breath in. Hands can come all the way in if you choose. And then push the hands down, lift the heels up, find your fold. And then you can step back to that down dog. Good. And this time, instead of right, left, we're going to do left, right. So left, wide lunge. Good. And then right. Find it. Sink through the hips. Chest comes up. Take that deep breath in. Let it out. Good. Back in. Extending those legs. Step back to your down dog. I'm going to turn to the side here now so you can see it from the side view. Stretch out. Lift the hips. Third time's a charm. Bend the knees. Right foot wide lunge. Bring it right by your hands. Left foot wide lunge. And then hands to heart. You can come even down into here if you want to sink all the way down. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Just stretching out those hips. If it feels good. How are we doing so far? So good. All right. Flatten those hands. Try to see if you can straighten those legs. Find your fold. Take that breath in. Good. Stepping back with the right. Then the left. Good. Lift the hips to down dog. Now walk your hands towards your feet. I want you to be at the back of your mat. We've got some salutations to finish. Just a quick salutations and then we're going to recover. So just one set. Actually, maybe two. We'll see. All right. Take a deep breath in. Time is getting away from us. Good. Big reach. Good. Fold. Reach for those toes. Great job, guys. Walk yourself out. Good. Find your plank. Good. We're going to start from the top of our mat next time. All right. From here, shift forward, crocodile down. You can be all the way. Flip those toes. Up dog. You can be on the knees. Stretch and hold. Up dog. Good. Lift. Find your down dog. Bend the knees. Crouching dog. Right foot lunges right between your hands. Left foot meets it. Find your fold and reach up or roll up. Then reach up. Extended mountain. Good. Exhale and fold. Reach for those toes. Good. Left foot goes back. Good. Right foot goes back. Find your down dog. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Good. Exhale. Come forward. Find your plank. Hips come down. This is where those knees can come down if you need to. Crocodile. Good. Upper locust right here or upward facing dog. Flipping those toes. Stretch. Hold. Good. Tuck those toes. Good. Bend the knees. Right foot lunges straight ahead. Left foot meets it. Find your fold. Roll up. And roll back. Great job, guys. From here, we're going to go with our time being almost what it is. Find a spot to just relax. I'm going to change the music just for a second. Grab your mat. You can put your feet up on the side. And just begin to relax. Allow that body to come to that full relaxation. As you do, again, legs can come all the way up. Sitting against, lifting, arms can go out to the side. And I just want you to begin to just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, concentrating on the ebb and flow of that breath. As you breathe in through the nose, begin to exhale out. And then really focus on maybe closing those eyes, allowing that body just to recover and restore all of the energy that we worked, restoring that energy to not only the joints, but the muscles, of course. And then as we have just a couple minutes, really focus on that breath and allow your body to do a virtual scan from head to toe. As you breathe in and out. Just continue to breathe as you do, allowing the hips and the ankles, the knees, and even the ribs just to fall to each side, relaxing through the legs, the shoulders, the facial expressions as you begin to breathe gently in through the nose and out through that mouth. Feel free to stay right where you are. Continue this relaxation right where you're at. Just want you to take that breath in. As we finish, you continue. That's the joy of being at home, taking that breath in and out. I just want to finish our time as we take that last deep breath in, exhaling back to heart center. May your day be full of flexibility, hope, and joy. Namaste. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, guys. And I'll see you guys next Saturday. Have a great day. Keep moving.